Hi guys, this is Stacy from HumorousHomemaking.com, and today we're going to talk a little bit about how to rid yourself of the cursed stink bug. First off, you should know I'm not a stink bug expert. All I know is what I've been told. I live in Virginia, and this is the worst year for stink bugs that we have ever had. They are multiplying like bunnies. The other day I was at the kitchen sink doing my dishes. I counted 15 on the window. It's a little creepy. I have read that they're an accidental thing in the newspaper, in our local newspaper. Apparently stink bugs were brought to the U.S. accidentally. Thank you, person who accidentally brought stink bugs to the U.S. You are not in my will, ever. So, we're going to talk about it today. I caught one in here because I knew if I tried to catch it when I was on video that I'd never be able to do it. What is a stink bug? I'll show you. It looks like this. Hang on. This is very professional. These are dead stink bugs, but you can see it kind of looks a little bit like this. And you'll know if you have them. So what makes them stinky? They're kind of like a skunk, but I mean it's not that potent. It stinks. So they let out this odor. It's not very pleasant. It's a defense mechanism, and they will do that when you kill them, and they will also do that as a defense. So they'll just randomly do it. So if my dad, we were sitting on the back porch yesterday, and one flew down his shirt and let off a stench. Poor dad. Poor dad. So I was lamenting on Instagram, where I'm at Humorous Homemaking, and my friend Stephanie's husband, she's at Wannabe Homesteader. If you're not following her on Instagram, you should be. She's so awesome. So that's at Wannabe Homesteader. Her husband, Brian, told me how to get rid of the problem, and I thought, that will never work. It works! And it is so easy that you will not believe how easy it is. Okay, so first what you need is a squirt bottle and some water and some dish soap, and that's it. So you fill up your squirt bottle with, as you can see, you just need soapy water, okay? So I probably put like maybe 2 tablespoons in here, and then filled the rest up with water. And then when you're outside, what you're going to do is you're going to squirt them. You're going to squirt them with this. That's it. You just squirt them. Now, look at it. It's going to turn, this sounds weird, but on its butt, on its bottom, it will turn black. If you have sprayed it and it starts turning black on the bottom, you know you got you. He's going down. He's going down. And then it takes like a couple minutes and then they die. It keeps them from being able to, apparently, to fly, because I'll show you. See, they'll start turning black. Can you see right here? This is my child's Frisbee. They'll start turning black right here when you spray them on their bottom, and then as you can see, he tried to fly and eventually he just died. Here's another one that I just got. I was killing them for you. So see how their wings spread and they look black, and that's how you know that you sprayed them enough. That's literally it. And it has cut down on how many that we have outside around our house, because I have been told that once they let off their stink, like one stink bug, it attracts more. So that's great. But what are you going to do if you're inside? You can't be, because they do come inside. They like the heat. And so what happens is we get a whole bunch of stink bugs in our attic. And then in the wintertime, when the sun comes out and it heats up our attic, then they start coming down from the attic into the house. It's like, have you seen that horror movie, The Bird? Like, doo-doo-doo. It's creepy. You'll be at night hearing them fly around above your head. It ain't cool, man. Man who brought these bugs to the U.S., I think I might hate you. I'm just saying. So what are you going to do if you're inside the house? So Brian, Wannabe Homesteader's husband, is the one who told me how to kill them with the spray outside. But Miss Carolyn at church on Sunday told us how to get rid of them if they're inside your house. So you need the same stuff. She says she just keeps her a jar sitting around her house, and when she sees one, she uses it. So this is a jar. There's probably like a teaspoon of soap in here. Teaspoon of soap and the rest water, and she just walks over to it and she just flicks them right down in the jar, and then they die, and I'm going to show you one. Okay. So you might not be able to see me while I'm doing it, because here's my stink bug in here. And he's mad. He's probably stunk. But that's okay. And I'm going to put him down in the jar just so I can show you. Okay. So, I have flicked him down in the jar. Maybe you can't see. You see him down in there? And he's trying to swim. He has turned black on the bottom. I wish I could show you just a little bit better, but it's not doing too good showing. You can't. Oh, there he is. You see him? He's not able to swim. He's turning black on the bottom. And guys, he's already dead. He's already dead. And he didn't let off a stink, so he's not attracting his... It's not the stink bug block party here at the Myers house anymore. Thank you to Brian Wannabe Homesteader and Miss Carolyn. Miss Carolyn and Brian, I love you. So just keep yourself a jar in your house on your cabinet, and when you see one in the house, so flick it down in there. It dies ASAP. Now, why do you want to do this? Why don't you just crush them? A1, you don't want to attract more, because I read that on the internet. If you read it on the internet, it's true. Some people say suck them up in their vacuum cleaner. Can I tell you something? That doesn't kill them. And then my mom told me they will crawl back out. That's like a horror movie. That's like things you dream about at night when you're like, there's like stink bugs crawling out. That ain't cool, man. And also, they'll get down in your vacuum cleaner and they'll let off their stink, and then your vacuum cleaner will stink. So don't vacuum them up. Also, apparently this works the way that you know how when you're catching fruit flies and you put the soap down in your vinegar to break the surface tension of the water. Apparently this breaks the surface tension of the water, and then the soap helps kill them, because if you try to flick a stink bug down in your toilet, if you're desperate, can I tell you something? They're like Jesus. They walk on water. Those stink bugs, they just walk across water just like Jesus up the side of that toilet, and that ain't something that you want to be sitting down on. Stink bugs coming out because you're not going to flick them. It don't work. They just walk right across that water. It's supernatural. But if you put him down in this soap thing, see, he's already dead. R.I.P. stink bug. R.I.P. Go back to the 7th layer of hell from which you came. You don't belong here. So that's how to get rid of your stink bugs. And it really has seriously cut down on how many I have in the house and how many are around the outside of our house. And it's really that easy. You don't measure it. You just make you some soapy water. Outside you spraying. Inside you flicking. Don't put them in your toilet. Don't put them in your vacuum. Use the Dawn or any soap and get rid of your stink bugs. So I hope you found that helpful. And, go forth and kill as many stink bugs as possible. Try not to hate that dude who brought them here as badly as I do. Have a lovely day. Thanks for tuning in. You can follow me all across the web where I'm at Humorous Homemaking. Have a lovely day.